Coach, you can go ahead and start with an opening statement.
You bet. Tough day today. Great environment here at West Point. Tip my hat to Coach Milken and his staff. They got a physical outfit, and our kids defensively played their tails off. Offensively, basically no running game past the first quarter. I thought, hey, first quarter we were able to get some things done in the running game and try to do some play action stuff. But you know, it was a struggle after the first quarter offensively, and yeah, we're gonna have to pare some things down, and it falls on my shoulders, and we're gonna have to keep coaching. I think we've made some progress in some areas, but we're not where we need to be. And you know, I told the team, hey, we just played the defending conference champs in the American, and that's where we want to be, and that's what that looks like. That's what it looks like out there for them. So yeah, we're gonna again keep working, and we'll improve, and hopefully we can get our guys to keep believing, because I'm certainly proud of their effort. I told them, hey, before the game, I'm proud to be your coach, because they play so hard, and they certainly did that today. With that, I'll open up for questions.
Coach, you opened the game with 6 consecutive runs. How much can establishing your own run game kind of help the defense against a team that's that physical?
Yeah, I mean, again, we were on schedule, you know, and obviously I'm disappointed, you know, with the run game after the first quarter, as I said. I didn't see the stats, but I think we got in the first half, we got across there, we got inside their 30, I think, 3 times, and didn't get any points out of it. And that's tough to do, you know, with an offense, not get any points. You know, we could kick the field goal there on one of those. I just felt like with the number of possessions that we're going to get today, I thought going for it was the thing to do. That's what the book says to do. You know, I don't always follow that book, but yeah, we got to get the ball. We got to get some points on the board.
Hunter?
Coach, you made the decision to go from Wilkie to Loftus. What did you see from both guys, and why did you make that call in the third quarter?
I mean, the easy thing is this is spark, but Army's there's a huge zone team. You know, when they're not pressuring, it's zone, and when they pressure, when they do pressure, and then they pressure, it's also zone. So there's a progression. You know, your quarterback's going to go through progression. You know, I mean, when it's man, I mean, you find your matchup and go. And so, again, things are moving pretty fast for Zach. You know, he tried to settle it down, and then when we made the switch, Hunter, just directly to your question, we're looking for a spark. You know, offensively, just looking for a spark. We play a lot of guys in offense, really on defense too, but we're just trying to find the right 11 and to give us our best chance.
Coach, when you get the fumble recovery, you also get the stop straight out of the half. Those are some opportunities for the offense to maybe. Does that give you some positivity, some encouragement that, hey, once we start flipping those around, we really are in a good spot?
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because on the turnover, we had great field position, you know, and again, we didn't get anything out of it, and that's disappointing. But again, defensively, you know, last 2 weeks have created some turnovers. I think it's one today. You know, I think we got a 4th down stop maybe on defense too. We got a 4th down stop and blocked the field goal. So actually, that's 3 turnovers basically. You know, I know it doesn't go down as a turnover, but so I'm certainly glass is half full with that. And just offensively, we got to again capitalize, play complementary football. You know, when we get something like that, we're able to again show something for it. We blocked the field goal and went down and scored. If we can do that, and you know, not the last drive of the game, do that in the first quarter, you know, and that's what we need to have happen.
Hunter?
Coach, is it safe to say there's a quarterback battle again moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's fair. You know, I mean, we're going to see who practices better, you know, and we'll see where the game plan takes us. I know we're going to have to, you know, try to simplify some things. and where there's less thinking. We had a couple of mistakes in critical times on offense. You know, a couple of missed assignments that you know, that we weren't making in practice. And, you know, but they get on this big stage, you know, and you know they did it right in practice all week. You know, so that's where as a coach that's why we have coach on our shirt. And we got to figure out how to teach them better, where they can retain it. And that's the frustrating part. I'm certainly not frustrated with their effort. I mean, I'm proud of their effort, and that's why I told them I'm proud to be their coach because of that effort. You know, but I got to find a way to teach better, where they can perform like they do in practice on the stage, and yeah.
Hunter, you got probably 2 more.
Yeah, a couple more questions. With that said, you talk about paring things down. You don't have any plans of changing the play calling with Todd Fitch at all?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, just curious there. One more question. Looking at the availability report today, you guys have 12-13 out for the season. Obviously, just awful luck there. Was there anything that you guys, I guess, plan to change in your training, rest, recovery program to maybe mitigate that in the future, even past this season?
Yeah, that's a fair question, Hunter. And as a coaching staff, you're always looking at, you know, the injuries and what might be the cause. And sometimes it's as simple as somebody plants wrong, or somebody falls on somebody. You know, I've been through this before, where there's, you know, you had a fair amount of shoulders, you know, and you look at how you're training in the off season. We'll look at everything, so as we always do. There's nothing right now that stands out, you know, with the number of injuries that we got at this time. But I think that's a good question, and we certainly have eyes on it. And if there's something that we have to tweak or do differently, we certainly will to give us our best chance for our athletes.
Anything else, Hunter?
Absolutely. No, I appreciate it. Safe travels, guys.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks
for
a
working
lot.
with us on this, Hunter.
Appreciate you.